project manage and project manage project manage professional and academic terms. Project means temporary endeavor designed to produce a specific outcome, service, or result. Like operations, which are routine, repetitive, and processes, a project has a defining beginning to end. To understand it clearly, think of a project as a journey with a specific destination. Once you reach that destination, the journey is over. The three defining characteristics of project are temporary, unique, and it holds specific objectives. Every project has a start date and a finish date. It is not meant to continue indefinitely. Unique. You are creating something that hasn't been done exactly this way before. Uh, Even if you have built a house before, building this house on the specific plot of land with these materials and this budget makes it a unique project. Specific objectives. Projects are driven by goals, typically measured against the triple constraint scope, time, and the cost. Now, let us discuss about the phases of a project. A project is not just a task, it is temporary endeavor with a clear beginning and end. To manage it, we use three distinct phases: the planning phase, the scheduling phase, and the controlling phase. Under planning phase, it is also called as a strategy phase where we define the scope, identify the stakeholders, and break the work down into a work breakdown structure. Without a solid plan, you aren't managing a project, you are just reacting to problems as they arise. Under scheduling phase, we put dates to the tasks. We identify the duration of each activity and sequence them. This is where we create the Gantt chart, the visual roadmap of the project. The controlling phase. This is the governance phase. We monitor progress, track the burn rate of our budget, and most importantly, manage scope creep. If a project deviates from the plan, the controlling phase is where we implement corrective actions to get back on track. Now we shall discuss about the network components and the precedents. To manage complexity, we use network diagram. These diagrams map the dependencies between the tasks. The network components include activities and precedent relationships. Activities are the tasks that consume time and resources. Events and nodes are the starting or finishing point of an activity. The precedent relationship is the logic of the project. The finish to start means task B cannot start until task A finishes. This is the most common relationship. Start to start, task B can start as soon as task A starts. Finish to finish, task B can only finish when task A is finished. Understanding these relationships is crucial because if you get the dependency logic wrong, the entire schedule collapses. Now let us discuss about the difference between the PERT and the CPM. Critical path method is used when you know exactly how long a task will take. It's for deterministic projects, that is, like construction, where the duration is predictable based on historical data. We use it to minimize the cost and the time. But PERT, that is the project evaluation and review technique, is for probabilistic projects, projects that have never been done before, like R&D or software development. Here we use three probabilistic time estimates: the optimistic time, more likely time, and the pessimistic time. So now let us discuss about the critical analysis of path analysis of a project. The critical path is the longest sequence of dependent activities in a network. It is the heartbeat of the project. Why critical path is required? Analysis of critical path is required because any delay on the critical path results in an equal delay to the entire project completion dates. Here we use float or slack, which are the activities not on the critical path. They have buffer time. They can be delayed by a certain amount without affecting the final deadline. By identifying the critical path, a manager knows exactly where to focus their resources. If you have to speed up a project, you only crash tasks on the critical path. So, to conclude, project management is the marriage of art and science. Planning, scheduling, and controlling give you the framework, while PERT and CPM give you the mathematical rigor. The critical path is the early warning system. It tells you exactly what matters most. A project manager who understands their network is never surprised by a deadline because they are always managing the dependencies, not just the tasks. I hope you understood about the project management and the critical path analysis and critical path methods. Thank you for listening. Thank you.